Hey everybody, sorry about that. Technical difficulties, the game didn't want to start, so that's, a good sign. But it looks like we're good now, so in we go. Hi everyone, good afternoon, happy Thursday. My name's Eugenio, you might know me as DM Jazzy Hands, and we're here playing some Dragon Age 2. We are starting Act 2 into the deep roads today. I'm very excited to kick this off, and I'm very happy that you're all here. Just make sure we're all good, yes indeed. So hello. Welcome. This needs to get turned a little bit so that it doesn't blow into the microphone. There we go. Now I can turn it up. Excellent. All right. Hi. Sorry, it's been a morning. Good. Hello, Fluffy. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we're all here. I'm glad we got to start at the appropriate time and end at the appropriate time, and that I don't have to have a 2-hour meeting about pension and health funds. I'm excited about all of those things. Hello, April. Hello. Welcome. Glad to see you in here as well. Hey, joining you while making stuffed peppers. Mira que fancy our friend Alex is. That sounds delightful. We were watching something last night, and somebody... Good evening, Umbra, hello. Oh, what a delightful crew. I'm just very happy about all of you here. Sam and I were just watching something last night that mentioned stuffed shells. And we were both like, oh man, I want some stuffed shells. I haven't had stuffed shells in a minute. What's going on in this game? Well, we finished Act 1, so we finished everything for the first part in Kirkwall. We did all of the side quests and all of the secondary quests and all the companion quests, and joining, because Grey Wardens and Deep Roads. It's even funnier because he definitely didn't do that on purpose. What? So we finished Act 1 in Kirkwall, and now we have started up the whole reason that we were thought you meant seashells for a sec. Oh, I mean, that could also be a fun decor choice, but no, I meant dinner. Hey, Ty, welcome. So now we're underground in the Deep Roads. This is where the Darkspawn live, trying to clear them out to get some sort of riches that our... Where is he? There we go. That Bartrand wants, and we get a full share, split 3 ways between Bartrand, our friend Varric, and us, because we paid in 50 gold sovereigns. That's really all we know, that there's something exciting down here, and we gotta go look for it and kill the Darkspawn that are gonna inevitably attack us along the way. How's that sound for everybody?
It's official.
I'm excited.
My ancestors were completely crazy.
I mean, they made choices about the surface and about the deep roads, and that's it. Gonna join for a little bit, but then heading out to enjoy my birthday. Is it your birthday today, Ty? Oh my goodness, happy birthday. Can we get some happy birthday love in the chat for Ty? That is so delightful. Happiest of birthdays. I am very happy that you were born. And I am also very, very happy that you stopped in on your birthday to say hi. That makes me very, very happy. Aww. Yeah. What a great group of... Oh, bad guys. What a great group of bad guys. No, seriously though, what a great, group of awesome humans that come and hang out while I play video games. You all are the best. It's freezing. Hey, Popcorn Lizard, how you doing? How you been? How's everything? Oh, yes, alright. Well, I'm gonna loot him while these guys come on up. Okay. I'll wait till they get a little closer just for funsies. Good. Well, we paralyzed them, so this isn't gonna work as well, but it still works. Hello, attack, thank you. It's a great group of bad guys, right, Umbra? Herp derp. Alright, very good. What's this? I see a sparkly in the corner. Oh, a deep mushroom! Oh, we get XP and crafting resources for that. I imagine we'll find several deep mushrooms down here, right? Since we're in the... Where are you, Deep Roads? Bolter. I'll send some coal at you then, because you ain't gonna come running. Oh, I would love for you all to, stack up a little bit more. Okay, that'll do, I guess. Yes, what a combination!
So, we won?
Still alive? Yes, my dear, we won.
You know,
Oh, I need
give you
Varric
a
for
hand with
this.
that.
Do you
I'd love
mind? Thank you very much. Oathbreaker. Oh, I need to check on that one with Cullen. And then what is this weapon and shield? No, that's none of us. How do you do, fellow villains? I love it. What am I doing? I'm looking to see if we can give this better weapon to Cullen. I actually don't think this is better, although I do wish that +6 damage was to Darkspawn and not Undead. But anyway, hello, Dan Carver. Why am I calling him Cullen? Thank you, Fluffy. Carver is his name. Hello, I just dislike him so much. Hi, Dan. How are you? I'm happy that you're here as well. Boop-a-doop. Your brother is not Commander Ramen Hair. That might be my favorite nickname. And we've had some good nicknames for characters in this series. That might be my favorite. That grunt sure had a lot of... Ooh, it didn't get you, huh? How about this? That'll get you. Goodbye. What kind of name is Carver, anyway? I mean, it feels like it should be like a last name, like, you know, this is what my family does, we are Carvers, and so, but it's his first name, so I really don't know what to tell you. Ooh, an emissary. That's great news. Not terrible news either, apparently. I'm doing really well today. I ran some incredibly fun D&D last night for Jaspers, had a good meeting. It's all aces so far. I love that. I saw like 5 minutes, but I was running D&D last night, not for a good cause, just for, you know, us. So I didn't get to watch all of it, but I'm so glad it went well. Carver Hawk is definitely a name. Whoa. Yay for good meetings. Yes. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. What's this do? Nothing good. Ooh, a Silverite. Yep. Ooh, and a locked chest. You know I love... Oh, you died. When did you die? No, decidedly not better. You need one of these. Carver Hawk sounds like a Stan Lee character. Oh my god, it totally does. Ornate amulet. That might, you know, I have no idea what Carver's actually wearing these days. So let's see. Oh no. No, he's wearing good things for himself. Yes, the holy hell. Oh my god, this is unacceptable. And also so gross. Man, I was really hoping that would get two of you. Oh, look at it. Holy hell. Oh my god, look at it. Oh my god, I hate it so much. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Let's put it in a crushing prison, because I keep forgetting I have... Well, that didn't work. I will thank you to get away from me, please. Oh my god, and now there's more? Why are you not attacking? Keep attacking. Oh god, look at it. It's got so much health. Oh god, there it goes. Okay. Ugh. Please go away. Got a lot of XP for you though, so I can't complain that much, I guess. Ugh. Don't squish it. It might be full of eggs. Ew, ew, ew. Ugh. I would tell you guys a really, really gross story about ant larvae, but I'm not going to because it creeps me out just thinking about it. Ugh. Portable. Well, that doesn't look better. Superior Dwarven. Now that might be... Let's check it out. I have a feeling that is not better for... Oh, we're with Varric. We don't have Isabella. Okay, never mind. Do it. No, I'm absolutely not doing it. I was a small child, and it still haunts me. I appreciate your restraint. Yeah. It's bad enough that I told you what the story was about at all, I realize. Apparently we cannot go that way. Hope everyone's doing okay today. Yeah, because these spiders aren't helping. Is it worse than the fungus that turns ants into zombies? No, I think that's super cool. Mostly because it doesn't involve me in any way, like having to touch things. Oh, look, more bad guys. Oh man, that didn't work out particularly well. This is gonna be a little better. There we go. That's a combo. 1.5. Look, more deep mushrooms. See, I was right. Ooh, did somebody just level? No, they're just very happy that we have... Oh, I'm just gonna send you all to the ground. Well, almost all to the ground. Yeah. You know what? I've got to move. I'm just not very good at reaching the 8. So I... Ooh, Pepper, come with. So I keep missing... I keep forgetting about crushing prison. Could you? Maybe not? I don't know. So I keep forgetting about... Wait, what? Zombie ants? Oh, April, do you want to do the honors? I can speak to it very basically, but if you have some details on the creepy zombie ant fungus... Oh, cutscene.
Well, I'll be a Nug's uncle. Isn't that Bodan's boy?
Oh, yay! We found Sandal. Hi, Sandal. I'm a little worried that your back is to us. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, dear.
It is. The great warrior
I
stands
don't
victorious.
remember his eyes being that color. Gonna be nice because it's Sandal.
How did you do this?
Might turn them into zombies doesn't improve their social skills. What is that? Maybe don't touch it. Boom.
And how did you do that?
I'm surviving. Having a hard time
Naughty
keeping my pupper from
John.
overexerting herself. Oh, I bet she just wants to... Not enchantment.
Smart boy.
Fun guys to be around.
Come on.
Gee. Wait, what the hell is Stone's Breath? Rune of... Oh, it's a stave! Alright, love me a stave. It is not a very good stave. Wait a minute. How did Sandal use a stave? Question mark. Ooh, raw lyrium. Yes, we'll
Still
take
need
some
to
of
find a
that.
way past that collapse.
I know. This is very pretty. Could we move that into, like, maybe Fenris's mansion? I feel like it's a lovely conversation piece. Do you know what I mean? The answer is not enchantment. Check for new runes. Yeah, I thought I did. Oh, Rune of Frost. Okay, we did get a Rune of Frost. I don't think I can put any of these things in, though, right? Like, I need... Well, Sandal probably can do it, but... Is he with us? No, where did Sandal go? Oh, God. Hopefully he went back. I wasn't really watching him very closely. Ogre compensating. Oh, you're on a roll today, Umbra. Ooh, a bookstone. Alright, that's long. Ah, here it is. There are these teeny tiny spores that get inside ants and gradually take control of their nervous systems. They end up with the fungus taking over and growing out of their bodies. It's fascinating. See also spiders and nematodes. Yeah, I've seen like pictures and videos of these ants that have been their nervous systems have been fully taken over. It's cool as fuck. Creepy, horrifying, but cool as fuck. Cordyceps fungus, was that what it's called? Biology used to be my primary science thing, but I spent so long tutoring chemistry that I've sort of like fallen out of. Wait, could you maybe get a little closer so that I can do this? Sort of like fallen out of. That didn't work at all. Okay, could you please cast? What's happening? Thank you. There we go. Goodbye. The fungus forces them to climb to a tall leaf and latch on with their mandibles, and then the fungus grows out of their body and spreads more spores. I love so much how much everyone in this chat currently knows about these fungi. That's cool as fuck. Not just the fungus, but also that you all know about it. I think that is very cool. I also really appreciate you all being willing to share said knowledge. Because I am learning things. Like, I didn't know I assumed that it was, in fact, in some way, the fungus is, you know, the reason that they did it was to procreate, because that's Generally the reason for most creepy evolutionary quirks. But I didn't know exactly how it worked. So we're all learning and I love it. See, also The Last of Us. Mike and Ed Fun Times. Sure. Did you see Erika Ishii's fungus? I don't think I did. Oh, her baby clicker. Yeah. Yes, I did. Talk about a delightful human. Erika Ishii. What are we doing? More deep mushrooms, more free XP. I wouldn't say no. Do you know what I mean? Because they have not. Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and run in. Cool. Alright. Lydium. I assume there's a second. Aha, there they are. I just really love that spell, y'all. Good call on encouraging me to do Force Mage, because it's so good. The yeast of my concerns. Oh my god. There it is. I don't want to overuse it, and it feels like today is a day that I might end up overusing it, but like, that felt necessary. Oh, is that a door I can use? Nope, sure is not. Blade of Red... Great, these are all things that I'm very excited to see if they're better for Isabel when we finally get her back. Force Mage is very fun. I am very into Force Mage. I'm very glad that you all encouraged me to pick that specialization. Oh my god. Hello. Oh, that didn't work. I tried to crushing prison and it did not work. Am I stunned? What's happening? Why can't I move? Okay, there we go. Oh, holy shit. You all killed the shit out of him while I was stunned. That was amazing. Mehist is a Jedi. Yeah. You could say we pushed you into it. Okay, you know what? That one I'll take. It's clever. A little insidey. Oh.
What are they trying?
Complex? Oh, I don't know that...
Someone's left a surprise
Oh, you did?
here for us.
Okay, I wasn't sure that you'd be able to. Are there
Everyone stay
others?
Still and try not to make any loud noises.
Not sure that noises are really the issue here, but okay. Any more? No? Okay, great. Maybe we should lead with you. Does seem kind of the wiser course of action. Oh, but there's definitely going to be bad guys in here. Okay. I just don't trust Mehist to make... You know what? Let's address this right now. Yeah. Sure. Oh, I guess I do. You're gonna end up using a fireball when I don't really want you to. Oh. Oh, I know. Enemy. Clustered. Where is clustered? Target nearest visible. Clustered. At least 3 enemies. Use Fist of the Maker. There we go. Now I'm happy with it. And yes, save. Why do you think I did it? And now Varric is getting better at spotting these things. I mean, low bar, but yes, he is getting better, I suppose. What is this? Yeah, okay, we should activate that mode. I know it uses a bunch of stamina, but like, why are we not using that mode? Looks like we need to adjust Varric's tactics as well. Self. Any. Activate mode. Speed. There we go. Yes, I wish to save. Okay. Right. Just a quick look. Yes, okay. Oh, it's sort of like Goodist, except, you know. I don't think that's better than anything we're already wearing. He's little, he's a dwarf, he's got Bianca, so that's one definite noticeable difference, but, you know, kind of fun to reminisce what it was like to run around as a dwarf rogue. Oh god, that's a dragon. That does appear, in fact, to be a dragon. Oh yeah, okay, that did a little something something. I don't know how well this is going to do, but we're going to try it anyway. Should have waited, because here come the dragonlings. Choices were made. mistakes were made. Let's keep an eye on health and cooldowns. Oh god, they're everywhere. Didn't really do much, did it? Oh, that did though. Hells yeah. Hey, could you not run towards the dragon? Can we just kill the dragon, please? Holy hell. Yes, come on, come on. Ooh, we are out of mana, but that is okay because we're almost done. Huzzah! Dragon down. I guess maybe I should give Varric melee weapons, but personally, I'm glad no one gave Goodest a full auto crossbow. You know, for various reasons, that probably would have gone poorly. You are correct. Dragonling bits. Thank you for the coin. Varric. Just because this place feels like it's gonna be trap riddled, you know what I mean? Well, this feels like a place that someone would stand and harangue passers-by. Anything over here? No. Anything up here? We'll see. We will see. Oh, cutscene. We'll have a cutscene.
Ah, here we go. This goes right where we want it to.
Does it? How do you know?
Let's go back and tell Bartrand. He'll be so pleased.
That's it? Okay.
Bartrand, we found a way around your damned cave-in.
It's about time.
Oh, right. That's
Let's
what we're
move
here
out.
for. If Hawk doesn't discover a valuable crafting resource, someone else is sure to find it. Undiscovered resources... I feel like the end of that statement was important for me to know.
Holy shit.
Is this what you were expecting?
I thought an abandoned dying, something old, but what is this?
How did you even know
We'll disappear
it
at the
was
end of
here?
the year. Thank you.
Scavenger tales. After the third blight. A week below the surface, they said. But nobody believed them.
Looks like they were right.
Make camp here. We need to look around.
We dropping frames, y'all? Like, more often than I usually do? Something weird's going on, but I can't tell what it is. If you don't tag resources that disappear between acts, blah, blah, blah. Great, yes, okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Seems okay. Okay, good. My stats look a little funny, but maybe it's not even enough to be noticeable. In a couple of weeks, I'm gonna... Well, never mind. I'm sorry. What are we doing? Okay. Explore the Tig. Hello, Expedition Hirelings. Well, it's pretty cool. Really? Because it's...
Maybe some kind of forgotten city.
The dwarves forget stuff like this.
I guess so.
Gods above. Alright. Oh, okay. Bodun's goods. Feels like... Oh, and an enchantment apparatus. I love it. Bertrand has some things to say. Had some things to say. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do a real quick run of stuff that can go into junk. That... Oh. That can definitely go to junk. What do you have? You've got... Do we both have spirit? Because that doesn't seem like a great idea. Okay, so we're definitely going to keep... Oh, is this better for you? 13 spirit. Oh, this is also spirit. Mother of God. I don't know. I can't decide. We can get rid of all of these bows. That's for sure. Get rid of that. I'm on the edge of glory. Redeem the hydrate. Thank you, Alex. I've had kind of a lot of coffee today, so yes, I should definitely be better about that. None of us really do that as a thing. Okay, we can get rid of that. This is taking longer than I intended, but it's okay. Oh, yeah, but it doesn't... No. Definitely don't need that. Definitely don't need that. This is just called headwear, so I feel like we probably don't need that. That's not bad. Nah. Oh, the spiral eye we're, like, holding on to, because I don't really know why. Plus one to all attributes. That feels like a thing. Nope. 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 Okay. That's good enough. Bottom of the stairs if you want to lore delve at all. Oh, down here? Oh. Hi, you.
I don't get it. Nothing in this tide makes sense.
Why's that?
Do tell.
We're well below the deep roads. Whatever dwarves lived here, they came long before the first blight.
Oh.
But where are the statues of paragons? I don't recognize these markings on the wall or anything in the rubble.
Whatever's here must be very rare and valuable.
Possibly. These dwarves might have been unique. If so, I hope they kept their valuables close at hand.
Okay. Alright, so very old dwarves. I love it. What the hell? Oh, I went backwards. Because my sense of direction in games is garbage. Okay, we probably don't need to be running Varric in here, since there are civilians who have probably cleared out the traps. Here we go. Sell the junk. That looks very fancy. And I don't want it. Nothing special. No, I don't want those either. Alright, let's enchantment. Select weapon? No. Where are the... yeah, okay, so... Can we take this out? No. Okay, good to know. Things we learn. Live and learn. We cannot take them out. Okay, Bianca has a Rune of Impact. Fine. These are all the same, and I'm happy to make that. That's fine. Okay, so Bianca can stay the way she is. Equipped by Isabella. Do. You know what? Let's worry about the people that are with us first, maybe? That feels smart. I don't know that I have any... Oh, I do. Equipped by Mehist. Okay, what do we have? +9 armor. We don't really have anything better. Great. Fine. Here, we can do... you know what? Let's just up the armor again. Great. Fugitive's Gauntlets. Oh, right, and Varric has one too. Let's give Varric some lightning warding. I should probably be more careful with my runes since I can't take them out, but I don't really have the patience. Hi, Bodon. You want to chat? No? You want... Okay, good.
You found him! I can't believe it! You found him! Hello? I owe you a great debt. I will repay it somehow. I
You're
swear
fine.
my life on it.
I know. Oh, you want me to talk? I'm sorry. I was looking at the weird light line on my shirt right now. Because the sun is dipping a bit. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know, but I will find a way.
I know you will, Bodon. I know. Hey, we should
Say
definitely
thank you
talk.
to the nice lady for saving your life, Sandal.
Thank you.
Oh, Sandal, you're breaking my heart, dude. Oh. Bless. No, whatever.
Whatever's through there, it seems still intact. Think we'll find anything?
Bartrand is far more
Yeah,
enthralled with
clearly.
this place than you are.
Very clearly doesn't
Unlike
care,
him,
but
I wasn't born in
Yeah.
Orzammar. I wouldn't even be down here if there wasn't profit in it. This entire place gives me the chills. Let's hope it's worth it.
fair.
Chances are we won't find anything but even more darkspawn. And rubble. Maybe bones?
Maybe bones?
I suppose we'll need to go down there to find out.
Well then, let's go. Oh, okay. I never managed to actually... Whoops, wrong button. That's enough! Is it though? Are you all just oh, you are. Okay, fine. Hey, thanks, Alistair. Not your name, Anders. Why do they all have to start with the same? I didn't see you, Stony. Hello? No. Yeah, we can do this. Oh god, stay away from me. Doesn't work. Maybe this will? Nope. How about this? Sort of. Hey, level up! Level up, level up! Alright, I will level in just a second. Let's collect some things, some bits and bobbins from our... check what's in here. Carved ring of the Venedal. Oh, that's interesting. Let's check that for you first. +1 cunning, +1 dex. Nope. Immunity to knockback. Nah, alright, fine. Ooh, 2 of us have leveled. It was a good fight. Magic. Willpower. Next. What do... No, I think we've already got that. Suppresses the physical and elemental force of incoming attacks, becoming nearly immune to knocked... Oh, right, we get a big fortitude bump. What is this one? Telekinetic burst. Summons a wave that hurtles enemy from the core of the blast. Diameter. Okay, that's another... I mean, we do love those, right? So, like, maybe. Now inflicts more damage and paralyzes foes who were previously slowed. Does it slow them? It hasn't really done much, but maybe that's because I keep using it on, like, powerful foes, and I shouldn't do that. What do we got here? Petrifying, we've already got Tempest, could be fun. Oh, I could upgrade this. What does it do? Now looks you more enemies. I love that. Oh, you know what? I think we're going to upgrade this, and next level we will get, because I do use that a lot. You, strength and con. Crushing Prison only slows enemies unless you upgrade it, then it paralyzes them. Got it. So in 2 levels, we'll upgrade Crushing Prison. Confirm. Oh, right. I don't really want you knocking back enemies is the thing. Like, we want them to come get you. I haven't noticed you running out of stamina. You know what? Let's just give you this. It's time to give you a new something. Ooh, Orichalcum. Oh, and there's Varric's popped. And poor Anders is still waiting. Alright. This does what? Lasts longer. Instantly kills weaker enemies. Sold. Alright, Anders, what's up? Where's your level? Oh, look at how close you are. Look how close. Bless. Alrighty, real. Here we go. If you play while logged into the Dragon Age servers, you'll be part of the community view profile and achievements on Dragon Age social site at http://social.bioware.com. I'm good. Oh, it does a little bit feel like we should be leading with Varric again. Nope, nothing there. Move, please. Nope, nothing there. Lyrium idol. They're all synchronized.
You see what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Is that lyrium?
Yes.
It's definitely magic.
the
And
thriving
not the good
DA2
kind.
community.
Doesn't look like any kind of lyrium I've ever seen.
Don't touch.
Look at this, Bartrand. An idol made out of pure
Uh-oh.
lyrium, I think. Could be
Uh-oh.
worth a fortune.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Be right.
Oh no.
Excellent find.
I have a bad feeling about this. Why with the touching?
Not bad. We'll take a look around. See if there's anything further in.
Why with the touching? No, don't give it to him. It's sparkly.
You do that.
Dwarves shouldn't be sparkly. Oh, I hate this.
The door!
What could possibly go wrong? Mm-hmm. Surely they're all discussing the upcoming Mass Effect 3, the hottest new game of 2012.
It's shut behind you.
Yeah, I think he probably knows. Yep.
You always did notice everything, Varric.
You don't get an actual good look at the idol. Yeah, I want to see it closer. It looked like there was a person, a figure in there, and then it was like roots around the bottom.
For a lousy idol? It's not just the idol. The location of this tag alone is
Yep,
worth a
there it
fortune.
is.
And I'm not splitting that 3 ways.
There it is. I feel like dwarves could be sparkly if they wanted. You know what? You're right. Who am I to say?
Ooh, I swear I will find that son of a bitch. Sorry, Mother, and I will kill him. Oh, let's hope there's a way out of here.
I mean, there almost certainly is, right? Dwarves and their secret passages, question mark? See, now, if we were playing a Zelda game, this would totally be like a secret passage that let's just like put a bomb at, and it blows up, and there's a treasure chest and maybe a puzzle back behind it. Some what do you call it? Some, urns, vases for me to slash at, right? Like, that's absolutely what that is. Anyway, that's not the game we're playing, so we should go through the actual door. Okie dokie. This is a dead end, so we should definitely go this way first. Yep. Okay, switching. Oh, there's so many of them. Varric, please move. Okay, or don't. It's fine, I guess. Oh, you had to move, didn't you? Well, at least now I'm in the room. Haha, mid-punch, you suck. Flowey, that didn't really work all that well, but okay. Please go away. Please go away. There are a lot of enemies out here that are surrounding one of my friends, and I can't imagine it's going to go well because I bet it's Anders. So, okay, that's smart. Good. Damn it! They keep moving! Stop moving! Oh, there's still some behind us. Oh my god, there's still so many behind us. Alright, well that stunned a bunch of them. And now we can put a bunch of them down. And then we can be out of lyrium for a little while, so let's take a potion. And then we can blast them into oblivion with a fireball. Please, please do the fireball. Thank you. Woo! Let's do this one. Great. And then this one. Great. And now are we done? Goodness gracious. Bartrand is definitely on the low end in terms of DA siblings. I mean, I don't know. I played a dwarf in Origins, dwarf noble in Origins. Talk about shitty siblings. Demonic staff, huh? That does sound fun. It's just not as good. Maybe we'll keep it for Anders or Meryl. Maybe it's for Meryl. Yeah, I know, it's just not... It's not what I'm looking for here, do you know what I mean? Also, that's a lot for a very obvious dead-end treasure room. Was about to say, Balin is definitely down there with him. Yeah. Balin's down there, but so was my other brother. Sort of. I mean, not as bad as Balin, but like... Oh, gods above. Oh. Oh, wow. Hey, get it, Carver. Kablam. Hello, Alex. Welcome in. Oh, no, there's 2 Alexes in the chat. What am I gonna do? How are you? Nope, that's not my question. What good news have you? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Let's go over here. Nope. Okay, can we please? Thank you. Good. Okay. I really don't like Carver, but can't deny his effect. Holy shit! Okay. What's going on down here? Oh, they look like they have fire on them, so I bet that wasn't the best of choices. But could we please do this, please? Now? Thank you. What are those? What are those?
What were those things?
Yeah! Doing well, how are you? Oh, I'm glad to hear it. You know, I'm happy that we're here. It's been a week, but I'm happy that we're here. Doing alright. Just got attacked by some very upsetting looking constructs, question mark? So, like, that's not great, but...
If I try my hand
Oh,
at that?
yes, of course. Oh, and then we have to level up Anders, I forgot. Hands of Stone. It's just for me, but I am not strong enough for that. Any good news to share? Good news, everyone! Alright, magic, willpower... Oh, I forgot we've got Vengeance going. Yeah. I mean, really, Anders is doing pretty well. Repels significant damage. I mean, since he is the buffer, I guess I can give him out. Let's see what else we've got in Vengeance. Oh, the mass heal. Well... I like a lot of these. I wonder if maybe we should give him Dispel. Also, solid choice with yes, because her voice actor is amazing. Truth. Also, only news that classes start back up on Monday, which honestly is pretty good since I have nothing to do for like a month. That's good. Virtual in person, please be safe. Walking Bomb, Spirit Mastery. Interesting. I don't know. What do you all think? All online, even my labs. Great. Good. I feel very good about that. I'm glad to hear it. I don't know. What do you all think? I'm not really sure what to do with Anders. I like having him along for RP, but I don't know what to do with which. Don't ask me how that works out because I genuinely do not know. I literally assumed that was the case, and so like in a few weeks, once you've had some of them, you can hop back in the stream and tell me how it works because I am very curious. I don't know. Oh, that. We want that. Yes, we want... Okay, great. Answer found. We're giving him Vengeance. That's great. Fine. I don't even care. I just want... Yeah, what are these things? Oh, well, they have gold on them, just like everybody else, so... I mean, look, if my professor wants me to mix chemicals in my kitchen, who am I to disagree? I mean, not that I don't necessarily trust you, but maybe let's hope that's not what it is. Yeah, that's good. Take several seats, question mark? There's just one left. Single target. Do you all freeze? You do freeze. That's good. That's good news. Second wave, are we good? Nope, second wave. What do we have ready? We do have a fireball ready. It's a beautiful thing, AoE attacks. It really is. It's a beautiful day. Home ec meets biochem. What are we doing? What are we doing? Look, you know. that was... Holy hell. I do need you all to group up a little bit more. In the meantime... Oh, you're tiny. I don't want to waste a spell. There are real problematic allies. You all sit? No, you do not sit. Damn it, you moved too far away from the other one. Worst nightmare! Oh, finally, we get to find out what this is.
I would not see these creatures harmed without need.
Great, I'm gonna do this in a minute. Also, yes, DA4 is not a myth anymore. Wait, what? Update? What are you talking about? Sorry, who now? What now? I mean, it definitely has that potential. BioWare just released a little teaser video for the next DA game. Oh, wait, somebody who has, I think subs and VIPs can post links. So all of you, like, please feel free to post a link to that because I haven't seen it and I want to see it. Not much in terms of info, but I'm very glad that it's happening. Yes, that's amazing. Some kids in secondary high school over here worked out that if they posted porn in the Zoom classes, they would have to be shut down. And in China, they gave the app the teachers told them to use so much it got taken off the Play Store. Oh my god. Gamescom today. Lots of cop set art. Okay. Okay, here it is. Thank you, Dan. I'm gonna go... We're gonna have a little... You all can... You'll hear the audio of it, I think, because I do want... Oh, it's kind of long.
6 years ago.
Do we want to watch this? If you all give me like a second, I'll put this up. Just give me a second to like come up with a new scene and we can all watch this together because this is very exciting. Random web capture. Okay, yes, we're all gonna watch this together. This is great. I'm excited about it. It's just gonna be my voice and this video. I'm excited about it. Window capture. Mostly a chat with the team. Okay, great. I love that. No, new. This. Add source. This. You know what? Let's crop this just... Oh no, we can do... If I do this, does that... Hey, that's sort of really close to what I'm going for. Okay, that's close enough. Okay. The spoiler note is a good one. It does give away the big spoiler for Inquisition. Oh, yes, that's a very good note. Okay, cool. So, this is 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So if you haven't played Inquisition and care about a spoiler, I will see you in like 5 to 7.5 minutes. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch this over. We're gonna watch it. So I'm not too worried about that since I'm starting senior year chemical engineering classes. As much as we bitch about classes, we aren't about to try anything, sure. People like in freshman calculus 1 probably have to worry about that real life. Okay, here we go, switching over. And let's watch this. I'm so excited. Okay, wait, maybe I'm also gonna mute. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna let me. Okay, it's fine. We'll just have a bit of dramatic Dragon Age music in the background.
We were on the stage with you at the 2014 Game Awards, accepting the Game of the Year for Dragon Age Inquisition. And since then, we've been imagining new ways to use next-generation technology to bring the world and characters of Dragon Age to life. We're still in early production, but we thought it was time to give you the very first look at how BioWare's passionate team of developers are crafting this very special game.
Okay. Mostly we just wanted to know that you were, in fact, crafting it. Do you know what I mean?
I've been at BioWare for a really long time, so I've got to see it grow up and turn from a company of 35 people to a company of more than 300 people.
There's amazing people in the industry. There's amazing stories to be told with other people.
I love that character so much.
Oh my god, what a fun Zoom call.
We're very experimental here at BioWare, so we're always coming up with new stuff.
We're always trying to improve, innovate, and bring new characters to life for our players and fans to enjoy.
Oh, how gorgeous, and two,
Dragon
cool.
Age really has got it all. It's got frontier stories, it's got mystery, it's got hard-boiled detective stories.
Yes, love a hard-boiled
detective
detective
it's all
story.
wrapped up in kind of a fantasy setting.
You really feel like you're the hero in the Dragon Age world and you're saving people.
Dragon Age to me is a wonderful world to play in.
I am really excited about the future of Dragon Age.
Yeah.
This is an original world, original flora, original wildlife, original architecture. That makes it fun to explore and discover.
In the next Dragon Age, you get an opportunity to see new things, new places, and interact with people who
oh my god,
live
yes,
grew up
whoever
in
that
these
is.
spaces as well.
For the game we're working on now, we want to tell a story of what happens when you don't have power.
Library Bards.
What happens when the people in charge aren't willing to address the issues?
The things that you can expect in the next
Wouldn't know what
installment
that's
are
like.
going to be stories that focus on the people around you and the friends and family you make.
Something that we'll be able to look forward to
Hopper.
in Dragon Age is a really close relationship with game
Yes, that
characters who really
mask.
become real for you.
We want characters to either be loved or hated. One of the best examples of that is Solus. Half the community wants to kill him, half the people want to marry him, and another part wants to do both.
They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
Oh, I got chills.
BioWare and EA has been one of the forerunners in using motion magic technology, and that makes it way more realistic when you're looking at the characters and the way they walk and move and interact in the world.
Doing
Players
mocap for a
want
video
to
game
suspend
is
some
like
disbelief
low-key
that
a
this
huge dream
wonderful
of mine.
collection of
Not
digital
gonna lie.
pixels is actually a living, breathing soul.
No, it's okay. That's the good kind of rumble.
Oh my god, she's so
I actually
excited
design
and I love
bosses,
her.
I help with the creature design team as well. So I do all of like the big threats that you have to go up against.
Nobody dies on my watch. For the Wardens!
Choice is a big part of what
Every one
Dragon
of these
Age
voice
is
actors
as a
is giving me
franchise.
chills.
The decisions you make can affect change in the world.
Decision making can mean that a party member lives or a party member dies. And it means owning your outcome and reactivity to the choices that you do make.
I just love the possibilities that Dragon Age offers us, and I'm excited to explore a lot more of them.
To me, that potential is what gets you up in the morning. It's
Oh.
a fantastic
No, this
opportunity.
music shift is gonna make me cry for
every time.
literally no reason. Y'all. You all. Holy shit. I am so excited. There are too many. Okay, and here's the other thing, like, and I think this is obviously, like, really smart of them, of all of the game companies that are doing this, but, like, I have never really been one for, and this is true sort of all types of media that I consume, for the most part. I don't redo things. I generally have no interest in, like, rewatching movies or rereading books. There are some TV shows that I'll rewatch, but almost always it's because I'm watching them with someone that I'm introducing them to. And that's always been true of video games too. Like, once I get through it, I'm like, why would I want to do this again? And the Dragon Age games are the games that have taught me why I would want to do that, because they are so good about making your choices count in a way that has repercussions throughout the game. You know, lots of games I feel like say that, like, your choices matter and this and this and that, but, like, ultimately, like, the story's gonna go where it's gonna go, and the things that are gonna happen, and, like, maybe little things will change. But that's not it with Dragon Age, and I know that's not gonna be it with Baldur's Gate 3 as well, which is the other game that I'm thinking of. Like, these games are so replayable in a way that, like, make me excited to replay them. Ugh, I'm so excited. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for letting us know that this is a thing that is happening, and that we got to watch this together. I think my brain just broke a bit. Hard same. Fluffy screams and fangirl. Hard same. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh man, that was good. That was great. Super replayable. Yes, I've done each game at least 3 times, and each has been a wonderful new experience. That's just the thing. And I, like, on the other hand, it's like there are so many games, and, like, I have to figure out, like, in my life, you know, what gets replayed and what just, like, unfortunately doesn't, because there are other things to do. But God, I'm so excited to replay these games. Even the ones that I sided with the werewolves over the elves and DAO. That's what I mean. Like, that would totally change shit. I don't know that I'm ever going to go back and replay DAO for all kinds of reasons, mostly just that it's so unstable on my rig. But, like, I could see myself replaying DA2. I could definitely see myself replaying Inquisition when I finally get to it, because I got through about half of it, and, like, when we're done with DA2, if I'm going to start streaming that, like, we'll start over again. I'm replaying... Yeah, I don't know. I'm just very excited. All right, let's play some Dragon Age. Hold on. Here we go. What are we doing? We're talking to this creepy thing. You've proven your mettle. I would not see these creatures harmed without need. Great. Thank you all. Sorry, I'm very excited about everything, but I suppose we should play the game that we're here to play. You know what? Let's be forceful with this guy.
We're defending ourselves.
Why does that
Keep
happen?
your distance.
They will not assault you further, not without my permission.
Good. Who the hell are you?
What are these things? They seem like rock wraiths, but...
They hunger.
Excuse me?
The profane have lingered in this place for ages, beyond memory.
Oh,
Feeding
bye,
on the
Ty!
magic
Happy
stones
birthday,
until
happy
the
birthday!
need is all.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
They eat the
Goodbye, friend.
Sounds
See you
like
soon.
a healthy diet.
I am not as they are. I am a visitor.
What? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, fascinating. I mean, I love letting my friends do some work, so I guess we'll get Anders to do it, right? I do also love that we have, like, a class-specific option, but meh. But I think we go to Anders for this, right? While you all debate or don't, I am getting a message that I just need to make sure is not actually urgent. Hello? Could you give me the... Hello? Woof. Sorry, y'all. No, okay. It's not about the important things, so I can ignore it for now. Just checking. Excellent. So, Anders, I think? Yeah, okay.
It seems mostly interested in their hunger. It's a demon come to feed.
I would not see my feast end.
Ah.
I
So you're just
sense
a
your
hunger
desire.
demon. Interesting.
You seek to leave this place, but you will need my aid.
Oh god, here we go again.
Don't do it. Demons will trip you up every time.
I mean...
Could be a way out of here. I don't know.
What are our options?
Why do we need your aid to leave?
Yeah.
There is another door that leads into the paths far above us. That is what you seek. It has been sealed, however, and cannot be opened without a key. I know where the key is.
Of course you do.
As I ask, and I shall tell you.
So what do you think?
I mean, I really think we don't do it, but I also don't know what he's gonna ask us to do. Which means, of course, that we're gonna fight this thing, but I guess that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not interested in deals with demons, you know what I mean? Take the wheel. All right, Umbra, you did it. Refuse. Okay, done. Done and dusted. Let me mark that as complete. And, we refuse.
I'm not becoming that thing's next meal.
Done.
Most unwise.
I mean, I don't think so. I do think we're gonna kill you. There is a chance that it's gonna take... Oh. There's a chance that it's... Oh, you actually don't have that much health. Oh, Anders liked it. Okay, so it was a good call. Okay, well, you don't seem to like that kind of damage. Oh my goodness, there are so many of you. Great. What else do we have? We do have this for what it's worth. This is ready, not much. Woo, there's a lot of you all. He's a lot shorter than I remember. Wait. I mean, it's a glowing skeleton with a ball sack for a head. What's not to trust? Fair point. He's a lot shorter than I remember. Never trust anyone with a ball sack for a head. That's what I always say. It is like, you know what? That is words to live by, truly. Yeah, it didn't do as much as I'd hoped, because I wasn't really paying attention. Go. Is there another profane? Yep. Just punch the shit out of him. Shock the shit out of you. Is that everybody? Okay. How many times have you needed access to that wisdom? Was that a statement or a question, Alex? Far too many times. They're always nuts. You all. Ugh. I should make like a facepalm counter, but then I would have to remember to use that command, and I so often forget about it. Ornate corrupted staff. Oh no, those are shitty. Also, Kenya, what is your opinion of Carver? Because I hate him so much. Oh, we hate Carver here. We brought him with us because I was told that things happen when you bring him. But no, yeah, we hate him. Okay. Never. Yes. Damn, we're good. Ah! Sorry.
Let's finish this.
Oh, those are some profane. Didn't realize. Oh no, what just happened? Okay, it's wild. Oh, don't. Oh well. Alrighty then. Hey, Prax, welcome, and all the magics, and thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for coming back. 3 months. I can't believe I have been an affiliate long enough to have people who have been subbing for 3 months. Thank you. Hi, welcome. It's been a minute. How you been? Bad question. What good news do you have to share with us today? I'm trying to get better about this, and I really like that question. I just have to normalize it in my brain, you know what I mean?
What is this place?
It's a good question.
This is the vault. The dwarves would have brought there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. You are very large.
Good.
I do feel better about killing that silly, Oh, where the hell? No, ma'am! Okay, yeah, here we are again. Ooh, I think that's a thing that is happening. Oh no, oh, he's doing something very bad. Oh no, this is Trey bad. Okay, can we be done with whatever's happening? Can we not do it anymore? I hated that. I have survived my first 2 weeks of law school. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. It's the tall one I remember. Thanks for the... Oh, yay. All right. Yes. Love the new emote. Oh my goodness. Yes, you have made it through the first 2 weeks of law school. I am going to heal myself and then say, I love that. I'm so happy for you. How did it go? What's happening here? Can we... Okay, these are baby profanes, so I'm letting you all handle them. Fireball really doesn't do much, does it? Oh dear. Oh, Carver's about to go down. I don't know if Carver knows to take a health potion, so... Oh, he does, because he just did, apparently. That's not great news. But if he dies, Anders does now have the Revivify, which is not what it's called, but is what it is. Ooh, down goes Carver. Alright, he turned on his Panacea, that's good. Ooh, don't do that thing again. You definitely don't want to do that. Really still? Okay. What do we have? I don't have anything up. Oh, I could use some lyrium. There we go. Now I've got stuff up. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay, you can hide. That's fine. No, don't. Ah, shit. Okay, go. Run and hide. Run and hide. Run and hide. I now understand. Okay, great. Well, I don't know if that's true, but okay. Ooh, I do have my heal back. Is anyone desperate? Not really. Fine, I'll take this one out. There we go. Yes, we got Christian back. Get it, get it, get it. Anybody in trouble? Looks like I might be in trouble here in a second. Yep, nope, that's bad. Run away. Ooh, my friends are gonna die, but... There we go. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on! Come on! Hide. Anders, move, you goofus. Okay, hold position, because I think we're all safe right now. Okay. You can stop holding position. I really need for this thing to die now. There we go. Oh, I have to kill all these profane too? No, okay. Fortunate that rock wraith placed itself in a room with accessible line of sight blockers. Yes? What?
Whew. The rock wraiths are supposed to be dwarven legends. They're not even supposed to be real.
Looked pretty real to me.
Yeah.
I suppose it doesn't matter. Look at what it was guarding.
Holy poop.
See if there's something that can help us get out.
And we don't have to split this with Bartrand anymore, because 10,000 XP for that fight. All right. Because super fuck that, fuck Bartrand. Can we loot this thing's body? Is there any... For heaven's sake.
Say your prayers! Score one for our hero!
Okay, is that everything? Great. I just wanted to grab this because it felt important. Two-handed. All right, we'll check. That's fine. All right. Well, I don't want to return to the surface yet. I'm not done. There's a lot here. Crypt treasure. See, it's just not as good. Crypt key. That's good.
Key.
Oh, oops. Oh no. That's very long. Was Carver saying score one for our hero? Yikes.
We can carry out of here and then go.
Sounds good to me. Oh, there's another one. Okay, excellent. Move please, because there's a few other things in here to deal with. Ooh, this has been a fun session. That was a fun fight. I love a fight with, you know, an interesting mechanic, and I know that's relative, because hiding behind a stone obelisk or column every time we wanted to... What is this? We're not going to talk about it? Okay. Oh, we have... Oh, everybody's got levels, and also Varric is injured. Okay. Doesn't matter, though. Hey, that's a pretty serious shakeup for a Dragon Age fight. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Excuse me. Just the eye of God, no worries. Yeah. Not worried at all. This level, I said I'm taking Telekinetic Burst. And then I will upgrade Crushing Prison next. I don't think we said what I'm taking this level. For you. I need 3 points in marksman. Okay, well we can do this one then, because I do kind of want to get to that, so that's fine. I just don't know what's... Oh, okay, we can power up this. Ooh, yeah, crits. What was I so excited about in here? Oh, this. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy. What's the cooldown on heal for you now? Reduced by 90%, right? So cooldown is just... No, that can't be right. It can't be a 4-second cooldown. Oh, it is 90%, I assume. Oh, then that means it's 36 seconds. Okay, well, that's better. It's still really long, but it's better. Okay, and Carver is injured, not Varric, which is why it wouldn't let me give Varric an injury kit. Drink that injury kit right up, Carver. Drink it all in. What a weird way to note a 10% reduction in cooldown, right? And it's... Save. Yeah, that's a weird way to... all around, that's a weird choice for how to note that. But anyway, whatever.
I'd say this is our way back.
How long
Yes.
to get back?
If we're unlucky, maybe a week.
And if we're lucky?
We
was listening to...
stumble
Wait,
over
hold on.
Bertrand's corpse on the way.
That is correct. I was listening to... each class has unique ways of escaping trouble. For example, warriors can use Stonewall, rogues can use Evade, and mages can use Mind Blast. Is that my favorite? That's my favorite one, right? Yeah.
This
Second
part
favorite
of
one.
the deep roads looks familiar.
We're back where we started. And in only 5 days. Not bad, eh?
Whoa, okay, 5 days,
Think
sure.
we could take a break?
Uh-oh.
I feel wrong.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. All this lyrium. Technically correct, but not very obvious. Yeah, exactly. Oh, shit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be snarky because Mehist doesn't know what's happening.
I think all our stomachs are a bit tender right now.
I'm guessing it's the lyrium. I don't really know.
Those deep mushrooms we found.
Oh, or maybe it was that. Yep, down he goes. Oh, no.
No. It's...
Carver!
It seems okay, actually.
I can sense it.
The blight?
Just like that Templar, Wesley.
Ha! Oh.
I'll be just as dead. Just as gone.
No, you won't.
I'm not going to let that happen.
Because
I'm not
Mom
going
would
to
be
make it.
so mad.
Not to the surface. Not anywhere. It's getting
Yeah.
worse.
There might be something we can do.
Oh?
I stole the maps from a warden that had come to Kirkwall. I wanted to know if he was looking for me.
I'm not gonna...
He wasn't.
The one you never
maps
mourn.
were for
Hi,
planning
the
their own
Fallen
expedition into the
One
deep roads.
XD.
Way to keep it to yourself, Anders.
I was trying to avoid them. And you just wanted the maps. If the wardens are here, I know where. We could bring Carver to them.
And make
And
him
what?
a warden. Oh,
Become a
God.
Grey Warden.
Is becoming a Grey Warden a cure?
Yes, I suppose it is.
It's not, really.
It's not without a price.
But...
One not everyone is willing to pay.
What price? Make us breath, spit it
Oh, boy. Oh,
The
Carver.
process of becoming a warden is... unpleasant.
You could say that, yes.
And irreversible. It also means you might never see your brother again. He might survive the Blight, but at the cost of becoming a Grey Warden. It's not an easy life. Trust me.
Ooh, dear. Weird, there's usually a pale... I assume that's pale, veins, glazed eye look on the blighted sibling. Looks like using a custom appearance that changes your family's appearance, overwrites it. Oh, interesting. He dies with no Anders. That's my canon.
What about you? You're not a Grey Warden anymore?
Well, sort
I think
of.
I got away. Eventually they or the Circle will drag me back. I've got no illusions about that.
Is this even possible? How does someone become a Grey Warden?
I can't tell you. But it's not something you can undo once it's done.
Whoa.
This just keeps sounding better and better.
They might agree to it, however. That's if we can find them in time.
The first time I played, I took Bethany down here and no Anders. If you leave Carver behind in Kirkwall, it's even worse. Oh no. Wait, I kind of want to know what happens if you leave Carver. Okay, is that all of our questions? Yes. Okay, we absolutely have to try. Oh yeah, no, it's so bad. Oh god.
I don't see any better options.
Then I hope I'm
That's
right.
what I did my first time around. My first Hawk story is fucking tragic. He joins the Templars.
What's wrong?
I think they're nearby.
Oh, I hate everything.
Or it could be Darkspawn.
Or it could be Darkspawn. How fantastic. Oh, everyone likes me because I want to save my brother. Ugh. Okay, a lot of questions, but all right. Take several seats, my gross friends. Yeah, and the rest of you can get burnt. Oh god, it's so good. Oh, and then wait, this is. Oh, okay, so let's run in. And then do this, and then I need to set that to a. Oh no, this one also is. Oh, how fantastic! I can't wait to see what this does. Woohoo! Ooh, that's fun. Let's put that here, and you can not be on my toolbar because that's a weird place to put you. Bethany needs to live. Why punish mages with Carver's company? When they say power comes with a price, I never imagined it was this high. Ow, 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 ow. This thing is blew a large piece of dust into my eye. As Grey Warden, he's 100% happier since he can forge his own story and not just follow your footsteps. Yeah, absolutely. I did make Alistair king, yes. Oh my god. Okay, we actually have to fight these Darkspawn now. Okay, second wave. Yep, where are they? There they are. Okay. Oof, yes, hit so many. Ooh, I did not see you. That's bad. Okay, but you're... That was exciting. Please kill him. Okay, are we done? Alrighty.
Anders.
Oh, shit.
Fancy meeting you here, Stroud.
I could say the same. I thought you were through fighting Darkspawn.
I'm not here to fight Darkspawn. I came looking for you.
You mean
I will get back to
boy
the
as
chat
a
in just a
recruit?
second and catch up.
Of course you do. I'm sorry. I know this comes as no comfort to you, but we do not recruit Grey Wardens out of
God,
pity.
who is this
It
dude?
is no kindness.
Oh. Oh, is she snarky to him, or is she freaking out because her brother's dying? Alright, let me catch up on chat real quick, because you all have some opinions. I did make Anders as Grey Warden. He's 100% happier since he forms himself. It's true, but also fuck him, so I almost always left him topside. This is why we had you bring him and Anders. He becomes a much more tolerable person. I appreciate that. And the blight kills him early. Happiness all around. Alright, I know, none of us like Carver, but, like, Mom would be so upset if I let him die, so... I don't think I'm dumb, and I am anxious, but I don't think I'm dumb enough to threaten a Grey Warden. Mom is pretty upset if he dies. This is true, yeah.
You think it's kinder to let Carver die from the blight?
Sometimes it is.
Okay,
yes.
Dude.
Stroud, trust me when I say this one is worth your time.
Stroud.
With the blight over, you Wardens don't have recruits lining up.
This is no simple thing, Anders. This may be as much a death sentence as the sickness.
Of course it is, but the sickness is going to kill him, period, so why not try? Exactly. What a dumb argument.
I'm asking you.
If the boy comes, he comes now, and you may not see him again. Being a Grey Warden is not a cure. It is a calling.
Are you sure about this?
Mom is pretty upset if he dies. This is true. He's also rather tolerable if you bring him and not Anders. Oh, Umbra. I wish you could keep default family appearance with a custom hawk. Sure. I kind of like the way... I sort of am into Carver's look, just not him. I mean, I do kind of get why they don't want it getting out that anyone who gets blighted could come mobbing the Wardens. Oh, no. Totally. I do get that. But, like... Who are the three of us going to tell? One of us already knows. Like, I don't know. Are you sure about this? Honestly, not at all, but...
I'm not sure about anything, but I want you to live.
Yeah.
We must move quickly if we are to make the surface in time.
Great, get the fuck out of here.
I guess this is it. Take care of Mother.
I will. Could you at least, like, send a letter if/when you survive the joining that I know nothing about? When you change your skin color, yes, but if you're white anyway, why change it? Oh, I mean, I think it's sort of nice to see that they put the effort in there, but, you know. Right-click on a foe to begin basic attacks. Use a talent like Mighty Blow or a spell like Winter's Grasp. First target the enemy, then select the ability from your quick bar. Okay, thank you for explaining a basic mechanic of this game that I've been playing for 20-some-odd hours.
Home, sweet home. Finally. Oh, I wonder if Bartran came back to the city. You think I'd be that lucky?
Probably not, honestly.
Luck hasn't exactly been our strong point so far.
This is true. I'm sorry about what happened to your brother.
He'll make it. Carver's stronger than he thinks.
I should have seen Bartran's betrayal coming. I'll find that maggot if it's the last thing I do. I imagine you'll be heading home to, tell the family.
I don't have much choice.
You'll be a wealthy woman, Hawk. It wasn't all for nothing.
Okay, party members who fall in combat sustain injuries that reduce their health pool until treated injuries are treated automatically whenever Hawk returns home.
Oh, my baby. You made it home.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot, Fallen.
No.
Like, I'm walking around with this staff. Hello.
I don't know.
Okay, please don't get mad at me yet. No, no, no. It's okay. He's alive. It's fine. Mom.
So the champion's brother was a Grey Warden.
Hi, Sandy.
Yes, but that's not the connection you're looking for.
Isn't it? The involvement of the Grey Wardens makes perfect
Could be a
sense.
better way to break those news.
And the
Yeah,
champion's
truly.
companions, Meryl, Aveline, Isabella, that Warden Anders.
That Warden Anders.
Don't remind me. I introduced them.
We thought they all came from Ferelden together, but now it makes sense. Motive and opportunity.
What did we
It's
do?
still not what you think.
Then
I love that
need
I
to hear more.
don't actually
Unless
know what
you've
happens
already
in this game.
decided. I can always go if you don't need me anymore.
Carver is no longer with us.
Tell me what came next.
Oh yeah, the uncle's a nightmare. Okay. I don't know what that was, but okay.
The treasure we found in the deep roads made us a fortune. The champion moved up in the world. Literally. Bought a mansion in Hightown.
Oh.
Everyone knew who she was now. Even the Viscount was taking notice. The Grey Wardens left Kirkwall. It was months before we learned Carver survived.
Oh my god, I love this.
3 years later, the Qunari still hadn't left. The Qunari insisted they were waiting for their ship. But some of us knew better.
The fifth blight began in 930 Dragon and lasted only a year before the Archdemon was slain. The hero at Ferelden spared the world from the ravages of another war against the Darkspawn. You mean Goodist, don't you? Use my name. I am also a Cassandra fan. God, I love the Qunari storyline in this game. I'm very excited to learn more about it. I should have really known it was coming back. It's very clear that there was a lot going on there. Okay, yay, thanks for hopping in, Alex. I'll talk to you soon. In fact, I think I owe the group a Slack message soon, so you'll be hearing from me.
The compound was not meant to be permanent. There are concerns the Qunari influence is no longer contained.
Okay.
Was it ever? Kirkwall has tension enough between Templar and Mage. But these Qunari...
They sit like gargoyles waiting for Maker knows what, and everyone goes mad around them. Nearly 4 years I've stood between fanatics. And now, this.
What's that?
Don't keep us in suspense.
Thank you.
Leave us.
Oh.
Meredith at my throat, Orsino at my heels.
Who the fuck is Orsino?
And a city scared of heretical giants. Balance has held because the Qunari ask for nothing. Even the space in Lowtown was a gift to contain them.
Uh-huh. First enchanter of the circle. Ah, got it.
The Arishok has requested you.
Oh, fuck.
My name.
Okay.
What did you do?
Nothing. Okay, let me, I have a moment to check in with the chat here, so let's see. The game's directly on the nose 3-act structure is pretty cool. I mean, I appreciate it. It gives me some semblance of structure in a game that is, so very, very mutable. By Alex, love that. Kind of wish this game had been all about the Qunari, to be honest. Leave Act 3 story as its own game. Interesting. I love how the city changes between each act. Big fan. Orsino is the first enchanter. I love the time gaps between each act and the small scale. Like, focusing on one city over time feels a lot more satisfying than saving the world in a few weeks. I agree. It's one of the things I have tried to sort of start figuring out how to do in D&D games, but it's hard, you know? Oh, hi! Hey, Tanya! Hello. Yes, everyone's saying hello to Tanya. Great, I love that. I'm very happy that you're here. There's that. To Hawk, what did you do? What a loaded question. Yeah. I mean, I get around.
I can't help it if I make an impression.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
I remember how you helped my son. It seems you are meant to have influence above your station.
Okay.
Speak to the Arishok.
Okay.
Give him what he needs to
I mean,
keep
it is
the peace.
Hawk.
Can you do that for Kirkwall, Sarah Hawk?
Sarah Hawk. All right. Let's talk about this.
For them, but I haven't heard anything major in years.
Zealots are bravest where their lies can't be argued, behind closed doors.
Okay.
Chantry leaders see Qunari beliefs as a challenge, not an attack. But the message gets muddled among casual adherents. I'm certainly not equipped to argue the fine points of faith.
And I certainly don't give a shit enough about the Chantry to argue the finer points of faith. Even Flemeth foreshadows all that goes to hell. Yeah, I know. She told me it was going to be dark, but anyway. Questions?
Sounds like you'd be better off without this headache.
I mean...
They will not leave, and we don't have the resources to force the issue. At least, not in a way that would leave the city intact.
Yeah.
If they had come to conquer, I suspect they would have done so.
Okay.
Any
Ask about
idea
your
of
son
what I can
last.
expect?
None. Honestly,
Great.
I don't think I've heard 2 direct words from the Arishok. Other than his rather deliberate phrasing of begone. If you think his asking me to notify you of this is strange, well, you would be right.
Okay.
The Qunari usually arrive as conquerors. Odd that this has gone on so long.
It has.
Very. And I have no interest in antagonizing them.
That's good.
That is partially why I suffer
Probably
being
smart.
a messenger today. A treaty exists, and it has been honored.
So far, is what you're
Although,
saying.
You have doubts?
They claim they're waiting for a second ship. But it has been 3 years.
Yeah.
They want something else.
They do. What do they want? How's the kid?
Have the years been kind to Seamus?
Seamus.
He is his own man. But your actions tempered him somewhat. He's not
Really?
so angry at the world.
That's sort of the
Oh,
opposite
thank
of what
you
I
for that.
expected.
I may not agree with him on many things, but I am proud of what he is becoming.
Okay, that's good. What is he becoming? I really feel like he could be helpful here. Okay. I mean, if I'm as rich as God, I don't need money, so yeah, I mean, I'm gonna help you. Also, can I really turn this down? This feels like what Act 3 is about.
I'm always willing to assist.
Well, that is an attitude this city has lacked for a long time.
Your city sucks.
Appease the Arishok. Take his demand and let him return to dormancy.
I don't think that's gonna happen,
As
but
awkward
okay.
as this has been, it is better than the alternative. It's
Okay.
I know it is.
What is this? Captain Guard's ranked plate. If it's a... No. It's not that. What is it? Press Nug Charm, that's fun. No idea. Is it in here? No. Is it here? No. No idea what it is. Okay, cool. Okay. Looks like we got a bunch of new quests. Let's see what we got. Oh, yes, look, we're back to this. Oh, my God. Okay, and then the premium content. Demands of the Coon. Yep, that's the thing. Speak to the... Oh. Oh, all right, I see. Your city sucks. Varric disapproved plus 1,000. Yeah, he knows it's terrible here. I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said it's a terrible place to be. Okay, plans for the future is Varric. Visit Anders is probably Anders. Aveline, Fenris, Isabella, and Sebastian. Oh, boy. All right. Who do we want to start with? You know what? What time is it? I'm going to leave you all with a who would we like to start with poll while I go grab me some... Oh, it's being slow. Isabella is, I mean, always... You know what? I think that is also a great choice, but... well, all right. Discuss it amongst yourselves. We don't need a poll for it. I'm going to put you on the Be Right Back... The Be Right Back screen on for a moment, because I'm going to go grab some food, because I'm always terrible at remembering to eat before we start this. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Discuss amongst yourselves. That's the wrong one. There we go. Sounds like Isabella is the choice, and I'm into that. So, we will go Isabella. Also, I'm back. Welcome back, everyone. All right. Nothing in your office for me to steal? How disappointing. Oh well.
Good day, Syrah.
Good day, Syrah. Is that person screaming about the kids still here?
Good day, Syrah.
Good day, Syrah. Who shall we bring with us? I mean, core crew feels right to me. Hey, y'all. Where does she want us to meet her? At the Hanged Man, I think, right?
Oh, there you are.
Are you? Oh.
I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
We can't all be short and bearded like your people, Bowden.
Indeed. Quite a shame, really. I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep
3
roads.
years later?
It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
So you raced here just to give me this?
I didn't want to be responsible for so much coin. Just
Fair point.
holding that purse was making me sweat. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home.
Oh, Standal lived with us.
I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life.
Aw.
I shall serve you faithfully.
Maybe don't
It's
phrase it
good
that
to
way.
know he is safe.
Yeah, you don't need to serve me.
I didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bowden.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
So weird. Labels. Are Bowden and Sandal in Inquisition and I just don't remember it? Alright, what else do we have here? Oh, I like that. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. No, they're not. Oh, that makes me sad. Because now I sort of love the idea of them being the through line. You have a different dwarf tinkerer to do all your runes. Yeah, I did sort of remember that, although I don't remember caring about them nearly as much. Oh, it's Dagna. Yeah, she's an Origins character. I remember she's the one that we sent to the circle. That's right. These games are so good. No, we want her to generate threat. We've been over this. Okay, well... Yeah. That's sort of fun. Although I feel like we want this passive, because plus 20% crit chance... No, actually, critical damage. Oh. Let's get your crit chance up. Ooh, goodness. We got 2 points to give you, huh? What can we do here? Veneer of Calm. Oh, that's sort of interesting. What? Cool. Too bad her romance was so poorly done. Scout Harding. Yes, I do love Scout Harding. I never did try and romance her, though I was always amused that it was an option. What's this then? Cleave. No, I like this sort of cool stuff in here. So let's give you those. Great. Almost done with my sandwich, and I will turn the camera back on at that point. It's more light flirtation. Lame! Uh-oh. Where are we? Oh boy, new quest. Okay. Did we get a new... We did. Okay. I guess we could do that before we go.
If you should have lived into Vinter, you'd be happier there.
You're probably right.
There, your magic would be a mark of honor. Apprentice to the right magister, you would do well.
Is there a downside?
Only if you're bothered by owning a few slaves and performing the occasional blood ritual.
So they all do those things?
Just the ones who don't complain about how powerless and persecuted they are.
Oh, Fenris. What romance? Sorry, still salty. As I made a dwarf specifically to pursue that, and it goes nowhere, which is fine, but it felt like a bait and switch, because it sure seemed like an option in conversations. Yeah, well, they give you the little heart thing. I mean, it's fine if she's not into it, but...
I hope the Kunari...
Oh, is this where we live now? Shit. Alright. Let's go check it out. The fifth blight. Oh, we've done this a million times. Yes, Goodest is amazing. We all know. We watched him do it. She's a delightful character. She is. Oh, Sandal and Bodan. And is that Dad? Who's that portrait of? Whoa! Chandelier. Fancy house. I do hope DA4 gets a dwarf romance option. It would be nice. Cass being straight only cost me a new game. Everyone needs a little love. I'm telling you. Maybe we can get Gorham back. Ugh. Better Gorham than Ogren. Some of those fine dwarven crafts. I romanced Josephine in one playthrough and Sarah in another. Woo! Let's be honest, when we get there, it doesn't even matter who I make. I'm probably going to end up romancing Bull.
You've settled in nicely. It's just luck and skill.
Ha!
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right?
Truly.
Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
Ironbell is such a good romance. I mean... You can always ask me, Evelyn.
I'm listening, Evelyn. What's the trouble? A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people.
Uh-oh.
Remember Emmerich, the Templar?
Oh, yes.
He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
For what?
Official sanction? For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected.
I don't want to work
and he won't be
for
quiet.
or with a Templar. I just don't.
You don't think it's worth investigating? I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable.
Hey, hey.
Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Ha! Always kind of wanted to romance Varric, but both games don't let me. Definite same. Cass might be my favorite in Inquisition, though. Nobody will ever be as good as Alistair, truly. I romanced Blackwall the first time around. Very good story. I would not have believed that, but okay, I trust you. Romancing Bull cost you the great Dorian Bull flirtation. That's a really good point, and I do love that particular pairing as well. Blackwall has a super good story. Interesting, because I really just hated Blackwall when I did my, half playthrough of Inquisition, but maybe I didn't give him enough of a chance.
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies. Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
Okay. The romance ties in really well with Blackwall's story. Oh my god, at the end of Trespasser, I had Dorian and Bull in my party at the same time, and things got very bad. Very bad. I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds awesome.
Muzzle the geezer. Got it. I would never say that. But if it leads somewhere genuine, I'll pick it up on your word. If he shuts up, that's good too. He's in the gallows. Thanks, Hawk. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Ugh. I have to work with/for a Templar. And I have to go to the gallows. Everything is awful. Holy shit. Alright, guys, it is story time with DM Jazzy Hands, because I'm going to read these. Let's see. Ariane. Greetings. I hope this letter finds you. Why do we have to work now? We're rich. I mean, yeah, but we can't get bored. Blackwell's story really ramps up through the second half of the game. Oh, well, that would explain why I didn't have any interest in him. Romancing Sarah as a Kunari is also very amusing. Oh, my. Greetings. I hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you in these past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Oh. I remember who you are now. This is not your voice. Greetings. I hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you these past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fainriel would have been long since sold to slavers. Instead, he has thrived and begun to master his magic. But now his nightmares have caught up with him, and neither the Keeper nor the First Enchanter know how to help. I don't know where else to turn. Please, come to my home in the alienage. I'll be waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for the compassion you've shown Fainriel in the past. Sincerely yours, Ariane. Okay. Terry of Starkhaven. Alright. Many people in the city owe you their lives, and I'm one of them. When my friends and I were cornered by the Templars, whoa, this accent's going all over the place, you helped us escape. Over the years, most Starkhaven apostates have been captured, but thanks to the help of many people, I've remained free. You've done so much for the apostates. If you're moved to do more, contact Mistress Selby near the docks. She knows of many ways you could save more lives. Forever in your debt, Terry of Starkhaven. Okay. Sarah's really into Kunari. You could say she's on the horn, mad. She broke up with my Dalish. Being pro-mage and Dalish really ramps up the disapproval with Sarah. That's kind of how I feel about Fenris. I was pro-mage and pro-Dalish in my playthrough too, though. Who is this? Idunna. Don't remember who you are. We'll give you the Antivan voice. Sarah Hawk, years past I fell into wickedness and was swept up in the mad ambitions of the mud. Oh, I do remember who this is. Oh well, Blood Mage Taron. You spared my life at the Blooming Rose, and for many months I wish you had killed me. Oh no, she was like Orlesian, wasn't she? All right, we'll go back and do this again. But we will be over legion. Sarah Hawk, years past I fell into wickedness and was swept up in the mad ambitions of the Blood Mage Taron. You spared my life. Yeah, the exotic wonder of the East. We're just gonna say that she's our legion and be done with it. You spared my life at the Blooming Rose, and for many months I wished you had killed me. But I found the Maker's light in my deepest despair. Ugh! And I now seek absolution. Taron wrote many tomes containing the dark secrets she learned from the Fade. She protected them with demons forged in their very bindings. You must find and destroy these tomes, lest others follow her dark path. I wish I could help you, but the Templars never let me leave my cell. I can only send my prayers, thoughts and prayers. Idunna. Okay. Oh, a note from Fainriel, which feels like it might be relevant here. Sound better than the... Okay. To Hawk. Life with the Dalish hasn't been easy. Keep a Merethery, it's been a while since I've said her name, tries her best, but I don't know what else she can do for me. The younger elves won't accept me, and I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see it in their eyes. They're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it feels like you're the only person I can trust. Oh, your friend, Fainriel. Yes, I'll come. I don't know who this is. Feeling inadequate? Flag flying at half-mast? Does your soldier not stand to attention? What the fuck is this letter about? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? I hate this. Come to Jorman's apothecary and ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce is infused with the essence of 52... What is this, Baskin-Robbins? 52 herbs. It's completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You will never feel the same again. Is that a promise or a threat? Be the man other men want to be. Be the man you deserve to be. I'm actually a woman, so I'm not sure why you sent me this letter, but okay. Viagra commercial time. Yeah, wild. Sounds like KFC with 52 herbs. Oh, there you go. Elrin. I don't know if I remember who you are, but okay. Oh, I do remember who you are. You were that elf whose daughter was, okay, dark. Messer Hawk, words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from that monster. When I look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. Leah has found a hero in you. She's become interested in swordplay and combat. Oh, Lord. And she speaks of joining the guard one day. Could she not? She seems none the worse for wear. In your debt, Elrin. Okay. Sirrah, I'm glad to hear that Athenril took no vengeance on you for helping me. I surely would have died in her service. My sisters are both maids now, and I've been proven myself an able shepherd, and have been granted 2 ewes of my own to start a flock. I heard you've made a name for yourself in Kirkwall. My hopes for your continued success. Thank you again. Transcribed by the Lady of the House for Price. What's happening? Yeah, Meryl is part of the Dalish origin. Right. That makes sense. Good for your... Oh, makes Meryl inconsistent, though. Yes, okay, we read that. Strangely official-looking letter. Dear Sir or Madam, I am Lord Achim Falk of Starkhaven. I've faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring this matter of urgent business to you. Years ago, I served the office of Seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. Sadly, they have been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness, Prince Corbinian Vale, the true heir to the throne, and with your help, Maker willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. His Highness had a fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank of Antiva. You're Antivan. Well, alright. Anyway, with access to this fortune, he can raise an army to retake the throne. But it is too dangerous for His Highness to simply withdraw the funds himself. This is where we require your assistance and discretion. Simply send me the details of an open bank account in Kirkwall. This feels like the Nigerian prince scam, and I will arrange that the funds are transferred to you. My king will then contact you to retrieve his fortune, leaving you with a hefty award. I must warn you, the Antivans will not consider the account viable if it contains less than 100 sovereigns. Please observe the utmost confidentiality, yours, Lord Akeem Falk. Yeah, we're not doing that. For sure we are not doing that. Strange letter from Lothering. Hawk, heard you lot got to the free marches. Don't know why you'd bother, but I suppose it's better than Orlais. They got spiders up there? Big ones? Couldn't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider, but the blight drove him off. Oh, Maker. Dark days ahead, mark my words. A man can't even cover his blighted land with poisonous traps. Old Barlin. Don't remember who you are, but okay. A note addressed to Gamlin. Ugh. Gamlin Amel. Payment is now 2 months late, sirrah. Interest accrues, as you are well aware. You will find yourself barred from our establishments unless payment is made. Think. No better. Card shop or numbers runner in Kirkwall will deal with you. Appears in a puff of smoke. Hello, Anino. Welcome in. We're reading our mail, which we haven't apparently checked in 3 years. I certainly hope this matter is attended to before steps are taken. Let us avoid further unpleasantness, Gillard. Alright, well, whatever. Another message from Lothering. Dearest Leandra, I hope you and the children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Bethany, such a dear girl. I remember her helping me weed. The blight has taken too much from us. Thank the Maker for the hero of Ferelden. Goodest, the bestest dwarf you ever did see. And I guess the other Grey Wardens, too. Anyway, things are slowly getting back to normal in most of the country, but Lothering is just, it's gone for good, you know. We hope to rebuild there, but the blight is poisoned. Barlin was the tavern owner who wanted you to make poison in Lothering. Oh, How in the hell does he know me? Anyway. We hope to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe's a nice place. I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometimes. Why? Who are you? Again, please write to me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regrets and fond regards to the children. Your friend, Miriam. Bethany, well known for dealing with weed. Family letters. Oh, it's Carver. His voice is quite boring. Mehist, how are you? Hope all is well. Things are good here, I suppose. Grey Warden legends do fail to mention a few things, though. I've yet to do anything remotely glorious or honorable since arriving. In fact, most of it's painful, dirty, and often horrific work. Thanks a lot. In case you forgot that it's your fault I'm here. It absolutely isn't! Fuck you, Carver! Ugh. The positive is that I'm alive and part of something greater. I have a chance to prove myself. Maybe I'll even step out of your big fat shadow. I can't. It's been 3 years, dude. Thing is, Ferelden already has a hero that stopped to blight. Pfft, big deal, right? Say hello to Mother and Gamlin for me. I thought you all said he was going to be less obnoxious. Ugh. God. Miriam is the village elder who wanted to make healing poultices. Yeah, I thought I was sure I recognized that name, but he gets better with time. Well, it's been 3 years, so I mean, I know you're right, but yeesh, what are we examining?
Hey, look. A partially burned page from Anders' manifesto.
What? Okay, can we read it?
Hey, look.
Nope, we're just going to talk about it. Okay.
Page from Anders' manifesto.
Enchantment? What?
Is that Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Oh, I want to know what it says. He is less obnoxious. Each act is better, as opposed to Templar Carver, where each act gets worse. Interesting how much the devs expect us to care about random NPCs from Lothering. Yes. I mean, and we definitely do.
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude.
A book that I can't read. Love that. Carver goes from 10 to 7 whininess. All right. Is this another Isabella thing?
Was someone swinging on the chandelier?
Wait, I love that.
Nice view. I see the Arenbergs have made up.
It's really not a nice view. There's nothing in there. What's in here? I love that I'm just, like, examining my house.
Everything that's left of my life in Lothering.
In that tiny little box?
I think I'll let Sam.
Ew, 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 ew. No, moving on.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
I mean...
What's this? Oh,
Funny.
Anders' manifesto. Again.
Again. Oh. Okay. Great. I'm so glad I have fancy clothes now. Let's go downstairs again. Is that everything in here? Aha. What's in here? A library. Oh my goodness, I love it.
Carver. Still as resentful as ever.
Ugh.
Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter wine is made from the blood and tears of slaves? I hope
Fenris.
he was exaggerating.
Because it's so tasty.
Its eyes follow me around the room.
Ew, what is it? It is creepy. What is it? Ew, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
Hard in Hightown. Siege harder. What does that even mean?
Varric must be stopped. Okay, and then those are DLC quest things. Alrighty, well, we can get out of here then. Oh, or maybe we should do those during Act 3, since this is the last act, isn't it?
You've had luck on your travels?
Shut up.
A letter arrived for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out.
Okay, thank you. This is only Act 2. Oh! Great! Well, then we got plenty of time to do the DLC. Look, a book! I'm not reading it. I've already read a lot today. What's this?
That dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
Act 2 might be a good time to do Mark of the Assassin at least. All right, we'll put it on the list for sure. We're gonna go help out Isabella. Kagunk. Oh, we can't. Oh wait, can we not choose Carver? Oh, blessing. So he's off with the Wardens. Great. I love that he's still in this screen, which is wild. But I would save Legacy for Act 3. Cool, cool, cool. Jazzy's been taken by a sloth demon. Get the brand. What? What did I just say? I lost track of everything. It's fine. Let's go! Oh, I should also switch out my... whatever. What are we doing? We're going to the Hanged Man. Let's go. Procrastinating the DLC. Oh, yeah. I mean... procrastinating the DLC is certainly a change from procrastinating the main quest line, which is usually what I do. Okay, yeah, I can totally believe it. Isabella, let's talk.
Moved in 3 years. It's easier for people to find me this way.
I mean,
Do you
fair
remember
enough.
the relic I told you about? The one I need to find?
Yes.
I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Great, let's do it.
Isn't that what you said last time? Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an
Ah, that's perfect and I love it.
Could have contained the relic.
I suppose it could
I
have.
just thought I'd let you know
Don't
that
taste
I may
the
soon
relic,
be
Isabella.
taking you up on that offer of help.
I mean...
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize? If you want, I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
Bloop! That was way more direct than I anticipated, but okay. Oh, we got flirtatious. Oh, she really liked it. Okay, so doesn't that unlock something for her? Yeah. What do we get? Attack speed for both of us up. Okay, I love that. Oh yeah, no, this is way better. Okay, yes. Ooh, Lord. So into that. Somebody ding. Yes, thank you, Umbra.
How is it you don't know what it is?
It was in a box.
Oh, do
And
we
you didn't
have to
open it?
talk to her again? Yes, I know. Oh, all right. Well, since we're here, we'll talk to her.
Managed to resist the urge.
It was locked. It was a locked box.
Hasn't stopped you before.
What do you want me to say?
It has
Nothing.
actually stopped her before because her cutting wasn't very good.
I just found it curious, that's all.
All right. Hey, girl, hey.
Always win at cards.
Because she probably cheats.
Because I cheat, kitten.
Hello?
This trinket, it's
Oops.
elven, isn't
Get a
it?
little bit of light in
From your
again.
clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back.
Aw, that was very sweet, Isabella.
A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here.
Oh.
The Hanged Man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
I do love that little combination, yes.
And you'll wake up and find someone stolen your trousers. That's when you know it's a party.
Ha!
I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as
Nope.
it turns out, you're all right.
Oh, really?
That's mildly insulting, you know. You know what I mean. You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that.
I will. Maybe I'll bring
If I had
Meryl
someone
on,
like you on
Isabella's
board my
quest.
ship when the storm hit, maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked. Maybe you would have been shipwrecked sooner. I'm a terrible sailor. Are you? I suppose I'll have to keel haul you till you shape up.
What? Gulp. Ooh, a book. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think we're also supposed to talk to Varric, so I guess we can do that since we're here. Hi, Bill.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble.
Who the shit is Blondie's Aveline.
Let me ask you something, Hawk.
Oh no, she's a redhead. Who's Blondie?
You made
then?
it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Oh. What Anders? What about Anders, Fluffy? Also, oh, what? I don't know. I don't know that I do have plans. Mehist has had 3 years to think about what she wants. I have had 20 minutes. Politics, I think? Absolutely not. I'd like to buy a business. Oh, Blondie is Anders. Oh, thank you. My brain is not fully... Anyway, I want a title. Honestly, I think it's probably just... probably is just... taking care of my family, right? Like, I mean, of those choices, I definitely am not the most interested in definitely don't want to get into politics. Definitely don't want to, sorry, I got another, okay. Definitely don't want to start a business. I mean, I guess a title could be nice, I guess. So yeah, just taking care of my family. What if the title... Hi, Type Pigeon. What if the title is Mistress... Well, I would definitely not like that title. Hi, welcome to the chat. We'll let that one slide, but we try not to pop in and with our first message objectify the main character of our story. Just taking care of just taking care of my family.
No plans yet.
Why does it do that?
I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
I suppose after the whole business with Carver, it's a good idea to hang on to what you've got. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down.
Oh.
It's good to hear you're sticking around.
Yeah, I mean, I could never... Oh, here we go. Now I get my sarcastic option.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, yeah, oh, you like me too. I know I can't romance you, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm glad you like me too. We already knew what you get, I just don't remember what it is. Attack and dodge, and what do we... Stealth? Oh, no, that's boring. Yeah, okay. Happy with this. Alright, Varric, we've got you. I'm lost. I am lost. Sorry, I thought the dwarf was picking the title for himself. I'll see myself out. It's okay. You know, we haven't seen much of you in chat, and the internet is garbage, and so it's hard to tell, you know, what's joking and what's, you know, so you're okay. It's, you know, is what it is, but we are happy to have you here. You definitely don't have to leave, and I did not mean to suggest that. We just, you know, the internet is a place. Say hello first. It's nice to see you here. What the hell is happening? I would like to get out of here, please. Nope. Okay, so what if we switch Meryl and Anders for this little Isabella quest? How do we feel about that? Oh, we gotta level her up anyway. 6, huh? Oh yeah, we get some cool. Get some cool. Dalish Pariah. That's what this is called. Oy. Right. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well that's all a maybe. What else? Oh right, we were making you the... Oh, but I don't care about either of these particularly. Burrowing elf. What do I mean, these are definitely maybes. I could... Wait, what is this? Petrified now leaves the foe more exposed, decreasing protection from attacks and turning most enemies brittle. Oh, I do like that. I need another point in spirit before I can do that. Okay, maybe we'll take one of these. Yeah, I don't really want that, but I think I need it for this. Which just sounds awesome, you know what I mean? That sounds cool. Let's do that. And then let's upgrade your petrify. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think we'll bring Meryl with us on this little, Isabella quest, which I should make sure is what we're doing. Nope. Nope. Where is it? Oh, secondary, duh. Nope. Where are side quests? Wait, are we not supposed to do something? Was I not paying? I don't think I want it, but it sounds awesome. Did I misunderstand? I thought she said she was close to finding the thing. Okay, well, I guess we have done that now then. All right, that's fine. What time is it? 1:15. If these are side quests... Oh. Wild. I mean, all right, let's do some other... Yeah, let's go see Anders. Let's do these. Let's talk to the rest of our companions. Sorry, I really thought we were going to do something for Isabella. I'm not sure what gave me that impression. I think that was just catching up with her. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So at what point does me flirting with other companions in front of Isabella, like, start to affect my relationship with Isabella, if ever? Because I enjoy some of these fun conversations. I guess it was Anders that we tried to flirt with earlier and didn't go great, but where is Anders? He's over here on this side.
Turn up your purses, Kirkwall. The lease is at your last.
Another gather your party. Have a chat with Anders. Hello, boy. Blondie.
And that will, stop the itch.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Though I would stay away from women you meet in the port. Pirates tend to dock in unsavory places.
Ha!
I heard that.
She might be into it. That's a good point,
Just
April.
use the salve if it comes back.
Excuse
me.
me.
I'm really glad Isabella was with us for that.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically.
Thank you, Umbra.
They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
Right. So, am I allowed to hit on him? I know in Origins, apparently, Isabella enjoys a bit of fun with 3 people, or with 2 other people. But, like, I don't entirely understand the mechanics of this, this little romance thing, because I only ever flirted with Zevran in Origins. I would avoid it. Okay, we can totally avoid it. That's easy enough. Sorry. I don't know why today is the day that people need to message me with messages that look very dire, but it turns out are not at all dire. All right, so we're avoiding it, so we're not going to flirt with him.
I can't say you've been keeping a low profile.
The Knight Commander is out of control. Even her own people have been talking about it. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families.
What?
Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Look, it really wants me to do it.
Justice must not know where to turn first.
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
Well, it is what it is.
What's the worst that can happen? You turn into an abomination and...
That's a terrible joke, Mehist.
Never mind. Bad joke.
My control is fraying.
Jeez.
I cannot hold back Justice, or whatever creature he has become, much longer. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last.
Yikes.
You're at as much risk as I am.
I'm fine.
That's what I worry. What if your money and position aren't enough? What if the Knight Commander turns on you?
Oh,
Everything
Anders.
I've done to control this. I don't care. I would drown us in blood to keep you safe.
Anders. Oh, I mean, I feel bad being so firm with him, but the other two choices are romance options. Weird. I mean, okay, I guess since What's-Her-Face is right in front of me, hang on a second. Okay, sorry. Wild. Okay. Emotion rules everything around me. I mean, I guess...
This is Justice talking, not you.
We are the same. It is my passion for this cause that drives him. I will not give up this fight, Hawk. Know this now. One day, everyone in Kirk will have to choose a side.
Well, that was... Oh, wait, why did you get mad at me for that? Alright, well, it is what it is, but, like, hate that, thanks. Stressful. Sorry. Okay, great. Yeah, Anders is really easy to enter a relationship with in this game, so that was effectively breaking up with him. Oh. Well, I mean, that's fine. Isabella is definitely my focus, but weird. Okay, weird. It's fine. Alright. Who else do we need to check in with? I'm saving you till last. Oh god, no, I'm saving him till last. Let's go see Fenris. Ooh! Oh, right, we have all new resources to grab. Because it's a new act, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for we... I don't know. One of those guys. Yeesh. His mansion. Here we go. Fenris's mansion. Kirkwall was once part of the Tevinter Imperium and the center of its slave trade. Slaves worked in the quarries and some other stuff. All right, Fenris, let's talk.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
If she gets to flirt...
3 years.
What just happened?
There's still no sign of Daenerys.
What the fuck just happened?
I wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion?
I mean,
it
a little.
belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Daenerys killed him. Either way, if Daenerys is aware of my presence...
Speaking of flirting with other people, exactly.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
I wish there was an option that said says I don't know, because honestly, I don't know, but I think you build a life.
take a breath and look around. And start anew.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I mean,
My
fair
first
enough, but
memory is
you
receiving
sit down,
these
Fenris.
markings, the lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost.
Well, then you really aren't constrained.
I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
Fenris.
You don't know who you were?
Fenris was the name Daenerys bestowed upon me, his little wolf.
Ew.
If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
Well, it sort of feels like maybe it is a little bit, but okay. This is so terrible. I want to flirt with Fenris just because Isabella did. It feels like I should be allowed to. Stupid. Alright. Oh, just do it.
I might be able to help with your problems. Or give you a few more.
More
I should have
problems than you
saved before I
normally
did
do,
that,
I
but
assume.
anyway.
You're a beautiful woman, Hawk. Is there no one else who has your attention?
I didn't quite catch that.
I'm avoiding
first
that
part.
answer to that question.
I don't need to repeat the obvious, I'm certain.
Oh, wait, I'm really into
an
this.
escaped slave and an elf living in a borrowed mansion. None of those things bother you.
And I'm an apostate refugee. Does that bother you?
Yes.
You have me there. You raise an interesting point. I'll have to consider it.
Yay! Fenris rivalry. Great, I flirted with him and he still likes me less. That's a win on all fronts. I don't think he dislikes me enough to actually get the rivalry. No, not yet. That's really funny. I'm glad that happened. All right. Oh, Lord. Okay, so that means we go to Aveline because I am not ready to go talk to Sebastian yet. Who should come with us to see Aveline? Varric. This is fine. Or do we want Meryl? No. Viscount. Keep! I think I like this structure for companion quests better than I did the Origins one, just because the Origins one seemed so open-ended that I was mostly sure I was missing out on something every time. And I would also sort of lose track of talking to them and not know when they had new things to say and blah, blah, blah. So I think I like this format better. I can see why some people wouldn't, but... what? You found one of Tyrone's books. Tyrone, yeah. The pages are filled with secrets of blood magic. You feel a stirring of power as you... Oh. God. I mean, I'm definitely not going to read it, because I don't want to be... I don't want to be a blood mage. I think we have decided that that is not, in fact, the second specialization that I will be taking. But do I destroy it? Do I keep it? Oh, Fluffy took the wheel. All right, you tell me. What do I do with the book? Fahrenheit 451. Destroy it. Yep, you got it. Also, what an amazing way to tell me to destroy the book. Yes. Literature. Oh no! Oh. Well, that wasn't at all what I expected, but okay. Okay, you're not allowed to teleport. We have been over this. You are trying to do something real nasty to me, and I'm not having it. Oh, you didn't go. Oh, damn it, you. Where are you? There we go. She bound demons into the book. Not just demons, abominations. Those are people. Anybody else? No? Okie dokie. Hi. You suck.
You're in my light. Do I come to where you work and stand in your...
You're not who I thought you were. Definitely do not care about the founding of the Chantry. We're not gonna talk about what just happened in there? No, we're just gonna pretend we're just okay, cool. Cool. That seems normal. Good thing no one seems to mind a demonic invasion of the Viscount's Keep. Right though? Hello? Alright, let's talk, Avi. I'm not flirting with you for the record.
By tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed.
Well, he's gonna be trouble, whoever he is.
You'd think the captain of the guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning.
Ugh.
Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
That's why I remain unimportant.
I don't know about
Less
that,
pressure.
As if the return of the Amels hasn't set Hightown on its ear.
As long as it's off its ass.
Sure, that's your fun. But the coin you poured into Kirkwall tipped what balance there was.
What do you mean?
I didn't realize I was making it worse by getting ahead.
I'm just harassing you. Although you are a bit like the center of a hurricane.
Well, that I can't tell.
You've changed fortunes for many people. Not always for the better.
Inflation.
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
There are a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
Sure,
you
but...
guard the guardsmen.
I don't turn people loose like Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue
Worth
with
it.
Seneschal Bran later.
Yeah. You're right.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied.
Good.
And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest.
Fair point.
Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
Well, whatever. You love it.
Grouse all you want. But the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around.
Well, it's time
Not that
now,
I
except
need
not
to.
really. I don't need
I
you
can
to.
trust that you at least try to do right.
My own brand of
With
it
you if you
sometimes,
need me,
but...
Hawk. Just say the word.
I know you are, and I do appreciate that. Oh, gods. Fine, let's go talk to Sebastian. Ugh. He's so pretty and so religious.
Hope the day's treating you well, Sirrah.
Good day, sir.
Alright, who's gonna come with us? Who's gonna come with us? Not that it really matters, but... I just changed out that one person. Where are we going? The Chantry. I have faith. Well, faith in what? You'll come around on him, I'm sure. I have faith. Oh, I see. I missed the first one. I was like, what? I think you probably made a joke and I didn't
What
get
makes
it.
this relic of yours so valuable?
The same thing that makes anything valuable. Someone's willing to pay for it.
Fair point.
That's not evasive.
Well.
Look, I didn't get where I am by showing my hand, you know.
No, your hand isn't what I hear you've been showing.
Anders?
I'm sorry.
You will... I don't think it was Anders that said I'm sorry, but I love that the voice said I'm sorry when I yelled at Anders. That was perfect. Okay, there are 2 quests to deal with here. Also, one of them is not up these stairs. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, there he is. Oh, boy. Ugh. Grand Cleric. Oh, this is definitely where I want to have this conversation. Oh boy.
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawk, she decimated Flint
Right
Company.
here.
No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
I cannot with you.
Hawk, we were just talking about you.
Yeah, I heard.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
He's gonna hate that.
I'd rather talk directly, if you don't mind.
As you
I've learned
wish.
who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall.
Okay.
They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Tell me about this family.
Don't know him.
Lord
I do not
Harriman
know this
used to be
man.
a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died
Strange
some years
how?
back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johanne Harriman. They say
Johanne.
she's become quite reclusive of late.
Well, something is clearly happening.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money, power,
Demonic
it's hard to
possession.
say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility.
Oh
But I
God.
can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
I'm starting to think these nobles are bad. You know what? I'm just gonna ask you. What do you intend
Is
to
there
do?
any peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness.
I can't imagine
But
that's
I'm the
gonna go
last of
well.
my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
Fine. But don't think you're my top priority.
Thank you, Hawk. Having you by my side will stay anyone's hand. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman.
No.
Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Okay. No, we're good. He's a rogue? Oh, he's a bow-wielding rogue. Still. We're good. Alright, let's go see what's up here. Are you aware of what happens in the final act from your time in Cypher's game? I am not. I only saw her play... You know, I don't even know what act it was. It might have been Act 2. Because I don't... I think it must have been Act 2. Another... Okay, we really need to save. Yes, I am, yeah. Well, I know the state of the world after. I guess I'm not exactly sure of some of the specifics of what's going to happen to cause that state to be the case. But yes? Oh yeah, no, we're gonna destroy this one as well. We already destroyed one. We gonna fight some more? That is so exciting. I'm even more invested in this stream now. Is there a... Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I would really love for you all to not be here. Do you know what I mean? That didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna... I'm not going to continue with what I was going to say. No spoilers. It is DA2 after all. When in doubt, demons, yes. Yeah, I think probably... also, because if it involves Sebastian, I don't actually know that I don't know. It's like every time I learn something that I sort of already knew, like 18 things click into place about why they are the way they are, either in Tanya's game or in Inquisition, from what I've seen of Inquisition. So it is possible, it only roundabout involves Sebastian. It is possible that I do know what we're talking about and just, like, haven't made connections yet. And making those connections is every bit as exciting as learning things, so. Okay, is that all of our companion stuff? Oh. Oh, God. I don't wanna. Let's do these. We've only got about 15-20 minutes left, so let's just do the... Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, let's see if I'd read that. Anyway.
There is still...
No. Oh. Oh, really? Okay. The raiders who plagued the waters of the Walking Sea and Amaranthine Ocean are based out of the chaotic Rivani city of Lomarin. That was a new one. How nice. Also, I'm really glad that more of these Alright, maybe I'm just noticing them because I'm... What? Oh, hi?
You are...
Yes?
Hawk. A patrol went missing along the Wounded Coast.
Uh-oh.
The Arishok says you have some semblance of honor.
Okay.
So tell me, did you kill them?
If I did kill them, why would I tell you? You'd just attack.
I do need to eventually talk to the
I
Arishok,
seek an
yes.
answer to a question. What has happened to the missing Karatam? Vengeance is not relevant to this task.
I can't be your only suspect.
I honestly don't remember.
Coterie, Carter, Templars. Take your pick.
You think the boss in this city could fell a Karatam? Hardly.
Fair.
You are another matter. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
Interesting. Okay. Yes, I do need to go talk to the Arishok, but that's a main quest thing, which obviously means I'm going to avoid it. Oh, I should have come at night, then I could have fought something while we walk around.
Yes.
You keep staring at me. Is it my eyes again?
You're very lanky for an elf.
You two!
From what I gather, you like a lot of things.
Nonsense. But when I see something
Multitasking.
I like,
Yeah, I will.
go after it.
Like
Do you
me.
intend to go after me then?
Bella?
Will you take off all that spiky armor you're wearing?
Wait, I actually love this. What? Who am I kidding? Do it.
Then forget it.
Shady merchandise. Yes, please. Yeah, I'm gonna buy all of these. Barrick. And Fenris. Excellent. Yes.
Market for something special, friend?
Hell yeah. I just bought something special. Hello, Mistress Selby. Oh, let's save.
What do you need, love? Package delivery.
Love.
I'm Hawk. I got a letter from some mage friends.
I see. Check the back of the board for our
I think those two might end up
special
together if you were immense neither of them. That would make sense.
Helping apostates is dangerous.
It is.
If the Templars caught you...
One of my sisters is a mage.
there
A
it is.
gentle child, so generous. She was made tranquil last year. Templars claim she was a danger. Now, it's like she's not there. That shouldn't be forced on anyone.
Yeah, no,
I won't
After
stand
that
by
story,
while
how
mages
can I help?
suffer.
Bless you, love. The board has all the details. Should
Okay.
you take care of something, just drop by.
Good, more quests. That's a book, that's not a board. Starkhaven sent another caravan of mages bound for the gallows 2 months back. I thank those who helped rescue our comrades. Now one of my brothers has been apprehended by bounty hunters. I offer a goodly sum of gold to anyone who can go into the Wounded Coast and rescue him. At some point, the freedom of every mage is owed to someone. A sympathetic cousin, a kindly farmer, or a Ferelden refugee. They help because it's right, and we must band together again. Terry of Starkhaven. I'll do it. How to frame a Templar. Yes, please. That's a German. In the past fortnight, 7 apostates have been captured because of one Templar, Sir Conrad Fernhardt. It is never wise to underestimate a Templar's intelligence, but Sir Conrad is both brilliant and ruthless. We must remove this threat. Killing him is not an option. He must be disgraced, removed from Kirkwall, and ideally cast out of the Templar Order. Fortunately for us, the Templars now fear they've been infiltrated by a blood mage's puppets. There it is. Of the several Templars who are watching their own, one is deep in the throes of lyrium and can be fooled. His name is Sir Roderick, and he frequents the Hanged Man. His testimony alone will be dubious, so we must search the gallows and Lowtown for any slight or fabrications that can defame Sir Conrad before we all fall. It was a little aggressive. I apologize. I just kind of got excited. All right. Yes, we'll go talk to Arishok. It's going to stress me out. But we're going to loot this crate first, though. Hello? Stairs to nowhere. Wow, I didn't realize that Frau Blucher hated Templars so much. I mean, wouldn't she, though? It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Yeah. I'm sure you do.
Good times, wasn't it? Keep walking, Hawk. A sneer on your lip, but want in your eye.
What are you talking about? Okay, weird. The gallows is treacherous. The stage production of Young Frankenstein was a wonderful show. Yes, it was. I saw it. Okay, so sad story. I saw it when Megan Mullally was still in the cast, but she was out the night I saw it. And her understudy was phenomenal, absolutely stunningly good. But turns out the Qunari leader's name is actually Harry Shock. Ha ha ha. She was phenomenal. I was very happy to have seen her understudy, but her understudy was not famous. And Fluffy, if you saw it, you may remember that Frau Blucher's first entrance in that show is very clearly designed for a famous person to walk on stage and get entrance applause. And her understudy is not famous, and so did not get entrance applause. And it was the eggiest, most awkward moment because, like, it was clearly staged that way. And I can't believe this poor understudy, like, kept having to do that entrance that way. Because I'm sure my show was not the only time that she didn't get entrance applause.
You're thinking of someone else made of the brine.
What's happening? All right, let's go do this. Ugh, I'm so stressed. I
you
should
go
save.
ahead. I have something I should do.
I mean, I can wait, but why?
I'll put it off if that's what you want, but I need a reason.
It's nothing really. I'm sure we have plenty to do, and I don't want to interrupt too much.
What? What just happened? What was that? Wait. Isabella. Okay, so just Isabella doesn't want to go in. She's got other stuff to do. Yeah, well, it better be me. Hello. Weird. Okay. I mean, okay. What is going on? Can we talk? She's a very busy woman, yeah.
If anyone tries to sell you clams, just say no. The last time I had clams in the docks, I was sick for a week.
Fluffy, that's so good. Hawk is named Mehist, not other stuff. Oh my god, I love it. That's really funny. How weird that she doesn't want to come with me. Now I fans faster. I want to know why she won't come with me. I'm sure all will be explained. It always is, but how very interesting. I don't know. All right, I'm stressing about this situation. I was already stressing about dealing with the Arashok because he's awesome, but also he intimidates me, and I don't want to fuck up what I say in his presence. And now Isabella doesn't want to go, so this feels like a very good place to only time will tell. Yeah, thank you. To pause for the day. We've taken care of almost all of the companion stuff. We'll do some of these other things. I know you wanted to see that that exchange, Dan, but we'll do it next Tuesday. Yeah. Woo, this is fun. We're in Act 2. I'm getting excited about all the things. Don't forget that she left your party, though. Wait, what? Oh, okay, you scared me. I mean, I will reconfigure the party before I go in to see the Arashok, but if you go in the gate, she'll bamf. Yeah, I'll pick somebody else. And then if she leaves, then I'm sure we'll have to get her back because I'm not letting her go forever. I can't. I love her. Really good. You all are delightful. Thank you so much. This was super fun, as always. I was so happy to see all of you here. If you are new to the group, please hit the follow button so that you know when I go live. Also follow me on Twitter, because I always tweet there when I'm going to go live. Check out my podcast if you're into D&D stuff or just like to hear me talk. D&D Last Refuge. She just has to run an errand when you go in. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome, all of you. Thank you all for being here. It's fun, as always. We are going to raid, so if you've got a little time to send some love to another streamer, don't go anywhere while I do my wrapping up stuff. But yeah, this was delightful as always. We are gonna go over and hang out with Stephen Kill, who's playing some Eastshade, that beautiful, beautiful game. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, with some God of War, my new Game Plus play of that. And then we'll be, oh, perfect timing then, Fluffy. And then next week, next Tuesday, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern, we will be back with more of Dragon Age. I love it, I love it. Oh, I have so many other things. So later today, we're going to go raid right now. At 8 p.m. tonight, there are 2 fun options for things that you should do. One is you could go over to Wandering DM and hang out with Cypher of Tyr and Kelly, the Opera Geek, and a bunch of other awesome people as they play a Dragon Age tabletop game. So if you like some Dragon Age, go check them out at the Wandering DM's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. Alternatively, I'm going to be on the Tome Show's Twitch channel, recording an episode with Keith Baker about unique settings in D&D. So you can come watch us record that live. Also, you can just download the Tome Show episode when it comes out if you want to hear that conversation, but want to go watch the Dragon Age tabletop game. That is also, unfortunately, at 8 o'clock Eastern on the Tome Show's Twitch channel. And then, regardless of which of those you choose, at 10 o'clock tonight, 10 Eastern tonight, I know it's a little late, if you are awake and want more goodness, I will be over on Roll20's channel, twitch.tv/Roll20 app, playing the penultimate episode, I can't believe it's already here, of our game of Burn Bright, a new science fantasy tabletop role-playing game. So yes, definitely come hang out with me for the rest of the evening if you want. That's it. Those are my announcements for today. I hope to see you all, some of you later today, some of you tomorrow night, and all of you for sure next Tuesday when we come back to Dragon Age to move on in Act 2. All right. So all of that, we are going to go over to Stephen Kill's channel in about 5 seconds. If you are sub, DM Jazz Hype in the chat for our Jazzy Raid. If you're not, whatever hype emotes you have are appreciated. Thank you all so much. You're all lovely and delightful, and it really makes me happy to have you all here with me every week. Stay safe, stay healthy, wear a mask, and happy gaming, y'all.